So I'm sorting through my storage unit, once again trying to finally get rid of it, and I came upon a bunch of diecast recently. I just kind of kept throwing stuff into a box as I found them. And so here's a little sneak peek at the stuff. Oh, by the way, the sunset's really nice right now. A couple of red lines in here. This one's pretty cool. Rough shape, but if I remember correctly, I paid $2 for this. That would have been about 2009, 2010, something like that. Certainly not a bad price back then, and great price now. Check this out, one of the premium Tuckers. No nonsense, no goofy graphics, just metal up top, metal down bottom, normal colored interior, copper exterior, normal Tucker torpedo. Real riders, of course. Alright, let's see, what else do we have? BMW 1/43 scale, 850. This was kind of a exciting find. It's a sought after car these days. Smoky Unix 67 Camaro. This Hummer's a little ridiculous, but anyway, this is the 100th General Motors anniversary pack that they had in 2008. I don't know how many of these there are out there, but might have even been like a Target or Hot Wheels exclusive. I don't know. Anyway, I won't have time to go through and show you every single car here. But look at Citroen, Tyrrell 6-wheel car, bunch of odds and ends. Vietnam Bell Huey with the shark teeth. It's pretty cool. Alright, what else do we have? Let's crack this open. Some good stuff in here. This Unimog is not that hard to find, but still cool to see it. The funny thing about this is somebody actually built this. There's an old VW Rabbit in Haverhill that's been jacked up on what I'm assuming is a K5 Blazer frame. And I remember thinking how absurd it was, and I never thought, hey, you know what, Matchbox made that first, probably. Pretty funny. Here we have something kind of cool, a little more rare than most. It's a 68 Camaro from Lindbergh. It's different, huh? Pretty nice level of detail. And that's us. Super Sport logo is pretty sloppy, but you know, all things considered. Alright, and here we have a Czechoslovakian Liaz truck. Oof, whoops. Alright, I got the wheels back on there. The headlights were in the bumper, which is kind of innovative back in those days. Alright, then we got, I don't know what this is, a couple of Duesenbergs, red and orange, some other odds and ends, nothing too exciting. This is cool though, Play Art VW from Hong Kong, pretty beat up, but sort of neat, not something you see all anymore. And then these Majorette Porsches that I've always had a thing for. I believe I was the one who colored the greenhouse red, all the Windows red. It's pretty beat up. It's from my childhood. Alright. Sunset's looking beautiful. Alright, check out the Lincoln Continental. 61, right? Not really sure. That's pretty awesome. It's a Hot Wheels, it's not Jada, it's not what you might think. Jada, whatever the heck you pronounce it. Double-decker bus. Another common thing a lot of people collect. Mad Bull Jeep, two-door Cherokee, would later turn into the Grand Wagoneer. And then look at these odds and ends. Some really cheap knockoff 959. Shark Cruiser in pretty rough shape, but kind of a wacky color combo. This Yenko is the same as that other Yenko. Belong together. This is kind of cool. U.S. Defender gasoline tanker. Pretty tacky, pretty terrible. Bought this at a yard sale in Chelmsford, Massachusetts, years and years and years ago. Probably 2008, 2009. SN95 Mustang. 69 Chevy Camaro. Some other cool stuff. Here's a classic. Radial engine powered Mini. Another generic tanker. This one's a Ford, clearly, and the cab actually tilts, even though this is a very cheap knockoff. How cool is that? This used to be the level of a dollar store toy. Not these days. Alright, everybody's all about the moon eyes. Here's one from way back. Check that out. This casting is called Cool One. It's kind of an ice cream truck. But look at that, the Real Riders on here. I mean, that's got to be fairly rare, I would think. What year is this from? (2009). Okay, alright, this is running long. We're getting close to 9 minutes here on this video, so I'm going to burn through this. That's a treasure hunt, that fire truck. What was it called? Old number 5.5. Hot Wheels Police Department. How cool is that? But that's a treasure hunt with those white wheels. I distinctly remember getting that at Market Basket one day. Here's a cool one. They redid the Camaro and called it a 68 Copo. Was this the first release? Possibly? Yeah, 2011 premiere. So that's pretty cool. Especially having had a blue Camaro. And 49 Merc Drag Race. Phil's Burner. How cool is that? The color combo on this thing. This thing is so cool. Alright, what else do we have? Another one of these. I don't know if this one's cracked or not. So I was walking through the International Auto Show with the, whatever the heck the new expo is called in Boston. The one that's in East Boston, not the Bayside Expo from back in the day. And they had this setup where you basically fed a bunch of recycled bumper covers and automotive recycled plastics into a machine on a conveyor belt. And then out on the other side would come this recycled toy of a classic VW. So I got a few of them. And I have one that I spray painted silver. And I gave that one to Scale of Dreams off of Instagram, my buddy Robert. And this is the other one. Kind of a cool little promotional item. It's a pen holder, by the way. But I've always liked it, and I like the fact that it's black. Reminds me of the original, you know, the KDF World War II inspired Beetle. But yeah, it's super dusty, needs to be washed. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. Nova. And another one of those Citroens. And this guy, one of the first releases of the Ghostbusters Ecto one. They've redone this one 15 times since then. But I believe this is the very first one. Let's see, here we have some cool imports. S15 Sylvia. Pretty cool. Back before drifting made them ridiculously overpriced. Here's a neat one. I'm gonna be opening these up at some point in the near future. And here's another Miura next to this generic one. It's pretty funny how this stuff kind of came together. And 68 Mercury with the Edelbrock logos. That's pretty cool. And another Citroen DS. And we got a, holy cow, you know, this is the thing. This is what happens when you hoard diecast and you keep putting stuff away and putting stuff away. I've seen these go for stupid money on eBay thinking, oh, I'll probably never have one. I'm too cheap to buy it. But there's one sitting here waiting for me. Kind of cool. I have one of these opened. One of the few things that might stay in the package from this pile of stuff here. Slammed Hummer H2. As cheesy and as ridiculous as that is now, it's kind of cool back then. 442 with phone dials. Oldsmobile. What else do we got? The old ridiculous casting from Hot Wheels of the Eldorado. It's 59 Cadillac. It's just ridiculously skinny. It's way too skinny. As long as those cars were, they didn't look that ridiculous. Now, here's kind of a parts car. Johnny Lightning, I believe. No, Racing Champions. What is it? Can't even tell. Yeah, I believe Johnny Lightning Playing Mantis is what it says. This is one of those weird... I don't even know who did the series, but it was sort of a apocalypse truck. And I really liked it. I thought this struck my fancy immediately when I saw it at the store. I thought it was awesome. And of course, this is before RAW was a thing. Or at least it wasn't to my knowledge that it would be cool to not paint a vehicle. But the cannons, battle machines, I think that's what they were called. I don't know who did these. Oh, it was Jada, okay. Yeah, 164. That's definitely the scale. Ridiculous. Alright, what else do we got here? Check that out. And another one. Nice 57 Chevy. In nice adult colors with white walls. I mean, that's... wish they still made more stuff like that. CTS V wagon, or CTS wagon, I guess it's not a V necessarily. GTO, another Miura, tuned C5, or C6, excuse me. Ridiculous. 8-ball shifter, G8. Well, not G8, Holden, Ute, It was supposed to be the G8 truck, STR, or SST, whatever the heck it was supposed to be. Just other odds and ends that picked up over the years back here, down here. Cheap scrambler. Actually, you know what? And there's still more in here, I believe. Holy cow. Alright, so that's pretty much, that's that. Ducati. Corvette. CTS. V. This one definitely is the V series. Another Shark Cruiser. Alright, let's see what's inside here. Oh, this is definitely good stuff. Look at this guy. It's pretty awesome. It's got the window and everything. No side view mirrors though. That's a little frustrating. Skoda rally car. Try to get to focus on this. 130 LR, 1986. Thought it was really awesome that Matchbox made this. What a random and weird Eastern European car that, you know, played a big role in my life growing up in Czechoslovakia. I thought that was pretty awesome. Rear engine, rear drive. You know, this looks like an Opel or an Escort or something front wheel drive. I mean, front engine and rear drive, or front engine and even possibly front wheel drive, but this is a rear wheel drive car. Pretty wacky. Made in Czechoslovakia in the 1980s. I got another Dale car, just something I picked up. Got a Citation. This is definitely a yard sale find. I can't remember where or when, but here's a cool one. Teetotaler, 1976 Hong Kong. What else we got? Not one, but two Bustleback Eldorados. 1980 to 1985 Cadillac Sevilles. Oof. Didn't realize this one must have gotten it that way. It's pretty smushed. Crazy. Alright, what else is here? Just other dumb stuff. This is cool. This Pontiac, I never get tired of this Pontiac. I wish they re-released it, actually. They should put it out again. And look at that. Treasure Hunt, Mayor's Manx. Like nothing, just... This is the level of diecast collecting I've been on for years. I buy what I like, and if it's rare, I don't care. I open it up right away. I just put it back in the package, because, well, why not? It wasn't getting displayed at the moment. How cool is that, though? Alright, let's shove that back in here. Pretty sure I found that in Market Basket as well. The V16 concept, the Cadillac 16 concept from 2003. I love that casting. Bought a bunch of them. This one's awesome. What do they call this car? Old number 3. Pretty awesome, like a 1920s Indy car. Giant exhaust pipe. Indiana Vintage Racing. Keep dropping this thing, jeez. Alright, police dial 911. Matchbox Peterbilt, 1981. Macau era. Both headlights are on there, both smokestacks are on there, so that's pretty cool. Alright. 52 Beetle. Hot Wheels. This is another one of those 1 to 43rd scale cars. $4. This has to be fairly rare. I don't think they made these for long, and I never see them pop up in other collectors' Instagram posts or Facebooks or whatever. They're fairly rare, and I love them. I want to collect the rest of them. Look at this sunset, by the way. It's just getting more and more epic. Alright, what else is in this box? One of those cheesy Batmobiles. It's like a comic book Batmobile or whatever. This is cool, with the surfboard still, before they started tossing in, before they stopped tossing it in and just put a broken surfboard in the bed. 2.8, holy cow, look at this. Another 288 GTO. That's awesome. I bought one of these loose on eBay because I found it at a good price and wheel swapped it recently. Bugatti Veyron. Crazy. What else do we got? Way Too Fast. Just Dirty Rat on it. Another Matchbox Peterbilt. Pretty awesome. Grand National with the removable front nose. The whole hood and nose comes off. I have a few extra of those castings. 32 Ford. Sedan delivery, basically. What else do we got? 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. Short card Beetle. That's pretty awesome. Metal top and bottom, looks like. 40th anniversary short card. And a T-bucket with white wall tires. Look at that paint job, that's beautiful. Guy's got a 1960s or late 50s bus for an RV. This is pretty cool. Track T. Lotus. I believe this is the Evora, right? I don't know. I think that's the Evora with the CRV Honda RAV4 engine. I could be wrong. Oh wait, Lotus. What is that? Alright, then we have the 70 Buick GSX. And that's it. That's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Actually, nope, that's not everything. One more. Look at this thing. I believe this was the first Air Force One at one point. Well, before it was called Air Force One, that's a whole nother separate. There's YouTube videos about that. But anyway. Yankee Clipper. Is that what this was? I don't even remember. I'm an aviation fanatic, but I'm not really too into the civilian stuff. Pretty awesome. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that.